A new definitive opinion poll shows the Tories heading for electoral oblivion, while Labour could catapult to power with a massive majority at the next election. Rishi Sunak looks set to preside over a humiliating wipeout for the Conservatives at the next election. According to the latest opinion, a significant YouGov survey of 14,000 people shows the Tories holding on to just 169 seats in a devastating loss for the party. The result would mark the biggest collapse for a governing party since 1906, the Telegraph reports. On the other hand, Keir Starmer's Labour Party could sweep to power with 385 seats in a Tony Blair-like victory. The extensive polling, commissioned by a group of Conservative donors, uses the multi-level regression and post-stratification (MRP) method, which successfully forecast the 2017 and 2019 UK elections as well as the recent votes in Australia and Spain. Sir Keir would be handed an immense 120-seat majority, condemning the Tories to a decade in opposition since no party has ever lost an election with such a majority. The 169 seats the Conservatives are predicted to win is only 4 more than the 165 won in 1997 when Tony Blair won power. Jeremy Hunt is among 11 cabinet ministers who could find themselves out of a job at the next election. Mr. Hunt would go down in history as the first Chancellor to lose their seat at an election, with the Lib Dems favourite to win his constituency. At the same time, every red wall seat that Boris Johnson won for the Tories in 2019 would be lost. The polling also suggests that Richard Tice's Reform UK could be the difference between a hung parliament and a decisive Labour victory. While the analysis shows the new party will not gain any parliamentary seats, it could swing the vote towards Labour in 96 seats across the country. However, Rishi Sunak is not the only leader set to preside over a humiliating loss. Humza Yousaf, who took over SNP leadership last March, could see almost half of his party's seats fall to Labour at the next. The SNP loss would be a catastrophic blow to the SNP's long-standing independence drive. Lord David Frost described the poll's findings as stunningly awful for the Conservative Party, saying it was facing a 1997-style wipeout, if we are lucky. The Conservative peer said the government had not choice but to be as tough as it takes on immigration, reverse the debilitating increases in tax, end the renewables tax on energy costs, and much more, if it wants to avoid extinction. James Johnson, a former number 10 pollster, said any possible chance of victory for the Conservatives had all but vanished. The polling is the latest headache for Mr. Sunak, who faces a crucial vote on his Rwanda policy this week amid fears of a devastating backbench revolt.